everybody, welcome back. Today I'm here in my home library, and in fact I'm in a special part of my library that I call the letter library. In these bins behind me are things that start with every letter of the alphabet. Isn't that fun? How many letters of the alphabet are there? Do you know? Maybe we should count them. Do you have something you can count with? I think I'll use these M toys as counters just for now. Every time I sing a letter of the alphabet, I'm going to take one out of the bin. Do you have something you can count with too? You can use macaroni or pennies or anything really. And if you want to go and get something to count with, just pause this video right here. Go get something and come on back. And then press play again. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, got stuck there, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. How many things did I take out? Now we better count to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There are 26 letters of the alphabet. The cool thing that we're going to discover today, though, is that those 26 letters make way more than 26 sounds. Some letters of the alphabet make 2 sounds. And that makes reading really kind of tricky in English. It's almost like the letters are trying to trick us. Once we know the code, once we know the choices of each letter's sounds, we can get on the road to reading so much more easily. So today we're going to play a scavenger hunt game. After today's video, I'm going to ask you to get your parents to okay this and make sure it's safe where you are, to go on a search for things in your house that start with each of today's sounds. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start with A and see what sounds the letter A can make. Bye-bye, B. Now, here's my A bin. Put my bowl out of the way. It's full of things like an ambulance, an astronaut, an alligator, but it's also full of things like an airplane and an acorn and an aquarium and even an alien. So A sometimes says like astronaut, but it sometimes says A like alien. Is the short sound of A, and A is the long sound of A. It almost sounds like it's saying its name, A. Well, in my bowl, I have chosen to put an alien and an ant to show the long and short sounds that A can make. Bye-bye, A. My B bin is full of baseballs and basketballs. It even has a Batmobile and a Batman. It has a basket and a butterfly and beaver and bottle. And it even has Belle. Do you know Belle's other name? Beauty. They both start with B. Pick something that starts with B for your collection from around your house. C is not a vowel, but it also makes two sounds. Hey, vowels, do you know what vowels are? When I say A is a vowel and C is not a vowel, let's pause for a second and talk about what that means. We found out there are 26 letters in the alphabet, but 5 of them are really special. 5 of them are called vowels. Vowels are the letters of the alphabet that when we make their sound, our mouth opens. Those are the open mouth sounds. Now, let's go back to A. When you say ah, try it. Ah. See how your mouth opens? Now the long A sound, A, also opens your mouth. Try it. A. The 5 vowels that make your mouth open when you say their sounds are A, E, I, O, U. Can you say them with me as a chant? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. One more time. A, E, I, O, U. And those special letters are so important for word building because without them, we couldn't pronounce our words. Try this little fun activity. Write your name on a piece of paper. Now scratch out all the A's, E's, I's, O's, and U's, and even scratch out the Y's because sometimes Y acts as a vowel and sometimes it doesn't. That's a bit tricky. But scratch them out if you have any Y's in your name. And try to pronounce your name. My last name is Saha. Imagine trying to say Miss Saha without those 2 A's. Let's try. Ms. Can't do it. Can't say Saha without, there's no Saha without A's. So what bit are we on here? Let's see. We're on the letter C. Even though it's not a vowel, the letter C also makes 2 sounds. It makes a hard sound and a soft sound. I'm going to tidy up these A objects before I forget. So my C bin is full of things like cucumbers and cupcakes, cars, coffee, of course, cabbage, corn, carrots, lots of great C sounds. The K sound is the hard C sound, like carrot, car, cupcake. But sometimes, though rarely, C also makes a soft sound, like cereal. Or, do you know this princess? I'll hold her sideways so you can see her a bit better. Yeah, that's Cinderella. Cinderella and cereal are great examples of the sometimes soft sound that C can make. In my bowl, I have put Cinderella and corn. And when corn is on the cob, you get a bonus C because cob also starts with C. We could go through the whole alphabet like this. D is for dog. E, oh, wait a minute. A, E, I, O, U. E is a vowel. So I'm going to show you quickly my donut for D and skip ahead to E. E has the sound, makes the sound eh. And I want you to say it with me again. And watch how my mouth goes wide instead of tall. Eh. Try it with me. Eh. Eh is the egg sound. Eh. Sometimes if you do Jolly Phonics in your class, you'll hear the sound eh and see the cracking of an egg motion. Eh. But there's something in here that shows I'm going to wake up my display, it's gotten sleepy, that shows the other sound that E knows how to make. And that's the E sound, where it sounds like it's saying its name, letter E. E for ear. It is hard to find long E sounds in your house, but you might be able to do it. Check around for things that start with the E sound. You might have an Easter egg if you celebrated Easter at your house. G. Let's not forget F. Oh, I didn't forget F. I got a fairy in there. G also has two sounds, a hard sound and a soft sound. The sound you normally hear or think of with G is G. And so we get things like golf ball and guitar and goat. There's a cute little goat. But G sometimes makes a soft sound like giraffe. And gingerbread. When it's sounding like a J, that's the soft sound of G. So I need two things for my bowl, for my collection. So I've got a giraffe and a gift. J, G, the two sounds of G. Canada wouldn't be Canada without hockey. The H sound is a sound you can feel on your breath. Sometimes I call it the hot sound because you can feel your hot breath on your hand when you make the H sound. Try that with me. Yeah, that's the sound that H makes, like helmet or hockey. What did I put in my bowl? Let's put a helmet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I is a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. And it makes two sounds. I, like an icky, icky insect. Okay, that's just me. I find insects really icky. I, like insect. And I, like I love ice cream in the bowl. J will be a hard one to find. If you don't have a toy juice box, but you have a real juice box, use that in your collection. Another sound connection for the letter J is Jack in the Box or Jacks. There's a game called Jacks. That's from when your grandparents were kids, and they look like that. Jeep starts with J. Juice. Juliet. Did you see that movie? Romeo and Juliet? Jack in the Box. A jet plane. And if all else fails, go to the coat closet or your Barbies and grab a jacket, because jacket starts with J. Well, as you work your way through the alphabet, I hope you have a lot of fun finding things in your house that start with each letter of the alphabet. If you can't think of words, what do you call a book that tells you words and what they start with? It's a dictionary, right? You might have a kid's dictionary at home, a picture dictionary that shows you and gives you ideas of words that start with each of the letters. Here's a fun fact for any parents who might be watching along. If you have another language in your house, or if you're learning French in your home, this activity can be played in any language. And it's a great way to make a fun connection with your child to your language of origin or your first language. So you can play this entire game in Portuguese or Spanish or French. I've certainly played the whole game in French, and can tell you that it works just as well to teach your child the letter sounds in your language. I hope you enjoyed this today, and I hope you go on a safe and fun scavenger hunt at home. If you have a big bowl, don't use a glass bowl like Miss Saha, because I just wanted you to be able to see things through the bowl, but glass is fragile. So if you have a big metal salad bowl, that works well for this, or just find a spot on your kitchen table or a box and start collecting things that start with every letter of the alphabet. I hope you have a lot of fun with this activity today, and I hope that you and your family are enjoying learning together at home. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.